Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. How's everyone doing today? Ay, 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 ay. I am a sleepy boy today. I don't know if I've ever been this tired. I don't know what it is either. Perhaps I'm just too darn bullish. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Thursday. Thursday's the day. Today is Thursday. Tom Salk's Code said small caps got a little froggy today. That actually reminds me, I watched a video on X of this kid, and he was clearly being just like a sarcastic goofball. And he's talking to these two cops. Hey. And there's just like, it's outside, it's like an outdoor mall setting almost. There's these two cops, they're all kitted out, they're just chilling. And he goes, literally just like this, he goes, if you're feeling froggy, jump. And they're looking at him, and he's like, if you're feeling froggy, jump. And they're like, what? And then he's like, all I'm saying is if you're feeling froggy, jump. And then they get all worked up, and he's like, stand right here. And literally exactly how I'm saying it to you. And one of the cops flips on and he gets in his face and he's like, I don't remember what he said, but he like got in his face and he's like, you're an effing loser or something. And I was like, whoa, buddy, for real? If you're feeling froggy, jump, got you that worked up? It was pretty funny. That's what that reminded me of. Tom Sucks Go. I have a whole story. You guys say one sentence and I'll tell you a whole story, okay? I felt sick when I got home from work. I think I took a nap in my chair. So I guess the new cheapo computer chair is nap worthy, I suppose. Oh my goodness, what's going on, Billy? What's going on, Fahid? What's going on, Teach? Appreciate you guys for being here. Bitcoin, 111.89 and 98 cents. I want to point out, because I looked this up just to make sure. On the 25th of this month, I will have officially streamed every single day for a full year, which is pretty freaking cool. I'm excited about that. I don't know, we're going to do something special for the 1 year for sure. I'm also quite excited that we got above 1,000 subscribers within a year. That's pretty cool. I couldn't have done it without you guys, my existing little pack of bros. I thoroughly appreciate you guys. Cheers. This is going to be way too hot. I'm going to sip it anyways. Yum. Okay. I'm a little bit delirious today, so excuse me. I think I legitimately have heat exhaustion. Tom Selks Code said, I feel like you've missed a few days, buddy. I've missed 0 days. I might have, so I haven't streamed the daily close every single day. I've definitely missed daily closes. But I have 1,000% streamed every single day since I got started. I can promise you that. Tishu said, how did you not get burned out from streaming all days? I just enjoy it, man. I think you guys are to blame. If there was no audience here, I don't know if I'd be doing it every single day. But I enjoy hanging out with you guys. It's like hanging out in the Discord. And there's nobody in the damn Discord, so I just stream. All right. Now I will say there might be like 24-hour periods where I didn't stream, but maybe I streamed after midnight that day. Does that make sense? So for every day there is a stream. but it would have to be like, let's consider it like 30-hour increments overlapping. I don't know. I could chart it out, but I don't really give a crap. Feel free to disprove me if you guys got all that time. I'm encroaching on day 300 for my stupid selfie series as well, which is the dumbest thing I've ever done. I didn't think Cardano was gonna take over a year to hit all-time highs. It's not even close, man. I'm probably gonna hit day 365 before it happens. But it can pump pretty fast, so who knows. Anyways, Bitcoin is currently trading at 111.12 and 8 cents. Let's go refresh our liquidation heat map and see where we're at. I don't know what happened. I was totally fine all day. I drive home, and like on the drive home, I felt tired. And then as soon as I got in the apartment, I was like, whoa, it like hit me. I had to like text my fiance. I was like, I don't feel good. She's like, you need to take a nap. You can't stream today. I was like, I'm streaming. I have to stream. Look at this. We hit a nice chunk to the upside. I like that. What do we got next? We got 111.803. What's going on, Mr. Roberts? I do. I feel like I feel a little bit better now. It might have been food related. I'm going to blame the sun, though. 112, 137. Did I tell you guys what the Strike Finance guy said after I got done with the interview with him? It was really funny. 109, 713. So, if you guys saw the interview, he's sitting in this big, beautiful, like, white room that's so bright that he's, like, glowing. And I'm literally in a black, colorless abyss. 108, 794. And the stream ends, and, you know, we're chatting for a minute afterwards. 108, 209. And he goes, where are you located? Why is it so dark there? I started cracking up. I was like, I'm just in Michigan, man. This is the black sheet. It's like the greatest question in the world, though. He goes, I gotta ask, where are you located? Why is it so dark there? Like he was expecting me to say like Antarctica or something. I'm like, oh yeah, we're in that whole like 6 months where it's just nothing but just perpetual darkness. It was too funny, man. Kevin Stone said, feeling super bearish. Give us some hopium. October's right around the corner. Hopium. Actually, I'm gonna give you some hopium. Are you ready? Here's some hopium. This hopium unfortunately comes with a little sting of perspective, but I'm gonna show you something cool. Click on oldest. This is my first ever stream. It's muted. Look at the price right here. Bitcoin dominance 57.53. Today 58.73. So Bitcoin dominance is about the same. Bitcoin 63K. ETH 2,500. ADA 38 cents. That's pretty damn good. What else do we got here? SNEK was 0.00081. It is now 0.0035. Did anybody buy? Silver was 31. I think it's 41 now. SWE was $1.72. It is currently $3.29. CAS was 16 cents. I think CAS is actually down. Yeah, CAS is 8 cents now. Dang. Chainlink was $12. Woo! It is now $22. Sol was 149. It is now 203. That's actually not that great. Polkadot was 466. It is now 377. Dang, Polkadot went down. That sucks. So you get a mixed bag. You get like 50-50 hopium and a little bit of doomium. Doge was 10 cents. It is now... Where's Doge? 21. Ooh, good for them. Polygon was on the watch list. It is now not on the watch list. Ew, what is wrong with my... Was I streaming off my MacBook? Or was... This must have been my daughter's PC. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It's funny. Is that it? I watched this suck back then. What were we looking at, guys? What the hell? Near was 521. It is now 238. Oh my gosh. Some of these got pretty wrecked. The rotation of lifetime. This is my first ever stream. It was 13 minutes and 38 seconds. This is the pilot for the pilot. Secret lore stream. Pretty cool stuff. So yeah. There's your hopium. Anyways, Bitcoin 110.902 and 51 cents. We got a nice little bounce off of 109.713. See where we end up. We seem to be getting a little selling wick off of that 111.8 area. My question is, are we going to create this inverse head and shoulders, which is kind of what I want to do. So I would require a little bit more linger here versus what we're doing right now. But we'll see what happens. We're about to get a bullish cross over the moving average on the RSI, and your momentum wave on market ciphers pointing to the upside. ETH is down 2.85% on the day, broke below our lower trend line. We kind of chopped sideways out of it, so nothing really crazy to be too worried about. We're holding 42.40 as support very nicely. About to get a bullish cross over the moving average in the RSI, and your momentum wave is pointing to the downside. So potential cooling off period coming here for ETH after, I guess, a new all-time high. Way the heck back here. It just needs to rest for the entire month of September, maybe. Regardless, buying opportunities are presenting themselves, so we will most certainly take advantage of that, especially with the perfect entry portfolio, which I'm very excited about. Sol is down 3.48% on the day. We got touch number 1, 2, 3, 4, failing each one so far, technically 5. This time around, yeah, we might head all the way back down to our lower trend line, which will put us around 193. We'll see. Potential. So your RSI is curling up towards the moving average, but that potential for a cross is going to take a little bit longer, I imagine. So we'll see if that ends up even coming. As of right now, it is pointing up, which is good. Your momentum wave is reset, like dead center, just sitting there. So Sol, in my opinion, is a wait and see. Total 3 lingering kind of in the middle of 1 and 1.07 trillion. So for this guy, if we go down, I would look for a reaction on the purple trend line, see if that's even relevant. Because we only got 2 points of confluence on the bottom and top. So we'll see if that plays out. We're still well within our comfort cushion of 1 and 107. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm liking the momentum wave being lingering in the middle and your RSI very slowly curling to the upside. ADA is down 2.93%. This wedge, so I adjusted this yesterday and then I put it back. I think I'm going to adjust it today and leave it there, because this makes a lot more sense. And this would be our first breakout, fake out to the upside, in which case we might break down and head to that 75-cent target that I've been looking for forever. JShear 2.0 said, "Sup family, what's going on, JShear 2.0? JShear 2.0 is about to be our newest top 5 member. Actually, I think he is. Hold on. Yeah, he is. He is in 5th place. He's encroaching on 4th place. So, welcome, JShear. Well, micro celebrity status. Pretty cool. So yeah, ADA did a little fake out above the upper trend line, and we're currently sitting at 81.10 right now. Maybe losing 80. If we do, then I would look for a reaction at 79. Otherwise, 75 would be my retrace target. We'll see where she ends up, though. Very slow bleed from the local top of around $1. SNEK is down 5.93% on the day. Get another reaction off of 351. We're sitting at 360 right now. See if we get a break above 37 or a break below 35. If we do break below 35, then 3 even is probably the next stop psychological number, and it's the next point of confluence based on the chart. So we'll see where that takes us as well. Your RSI is very flatlined towards the lower half, which is interesting. Your momentum wave also has a lot of activity on the lower end, almost no activity on the upper end. So we'll see if this turns into a violent move to the upside at some point, which would be, in my opinion, quite exciting because SNEK is one of my largest holdings. So XRP is down 1.45%. We got a breakout below our lower trend line, and it looks like it's potentially establishing an inverse head and shoulders right here. But we would need a rebound before touching that 275 line. Now, that could be in play right now, but we just have to keep an eye on it. This purple trend line is very, very strong resistance. Regardless of that, though, our neckline kind of lines up nicely. So we'll see if that gets a breakout retest confirmation or if it just invalidates itself to the downside. If it does and it loses 275, I would look for 257. Midpoint reaction would be around 265, so keep an eye on those numbers. Your RSI is curling up with a potential bullish crossover the moving average in the near future, and your momentum wave is kind of lingering towards the center. Very cooled off, very boring, very slow bleed, like a lot of these alts. Probably going to be very similar today as it was yesterday, as it was the day before. Unfortunately, regardless of whether or not September closes red or green, I do believe it is always boring. I think that much can be almost guaranteed. We do have looming rate cuts though coming in. What? 13 days potentially. I think 13 days would be the mark. I think tomorrow there's some jobs data coming out. It's in the news segment. What's coming out tomorrow? That's something important. HBAR is down 2.44% on the day, currently trading at 21.39. We broke below 22, failed to get back above it, and I guess we're currently dancing around 21. If we break below 21, 20 is definitely in the cards. 21 is kind of our midpoint support. We do have a bullish crossover the moving average gearing up on the RSI, and your momentum wave is in the lower half, so there's potential to the upside. Kevin Stone said rate cuts probably priced in. I don't know, we didn't really get a pump. So if rate cuts are priced in, then the day of the rate cut will probably get a significant push to the downside. What's interesting about HBAR is we had a green dot back here. Now, I don't know if that's invalidated already or how those invalidate if it is, but I would keep an eye out on that for sure because we had a green dot right here too, and it just went crazy. Where else did we have a confirmed green dot? Anywhere? Back here. So right here, confirmed green dot, temporary upside, followed by big downside. Confirmed green dot, temporary upside, followed by big downside. Confirmed green dot, temporary upside. Okay, so yeah. All of them resulted in temporary upside except for the most recent one. The one from the other day. So I'm not sure what to really make of that, to be completely honest. Because that was right here on a red candle. And we haven't really even gotten to that same level yet. So Tom Selkscoat said unemployment data is tomorrow. That's what I thought. SWE is down 2.78%. We are lingering right around 325. We're at 329 right now. We did hold 325 a couple of times now. We did with a couple of fake outs below it. So let's see if we get a midpoint rejection, maybe a top rejection. Maybe it just kind of curls over and breaks below. No matter what, if it does continue to the downside, I'm still looking for this pattern. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what comes of that. We rejected 342. And we're holding 325 right now. Like I said, we're at 329. Potential bullish crossover the moving average for the RSI. And your momentum wave starting to curl to the upside, which is interesting. Ondo is down 3.25%. We rejected our upper trend line. We're currently testing our lower trend line. If we lose that, then look for another retrace to our 87.5 level. Otherwise, 84 is in the cards. We lost 95.35 again, which is a no-no for me. 95.35 is my favorite level for Ondo. And sitting below that is bearish, in my opinion. We did get a bearish cross over the moving average on the RSI with a potential bullish cross in the not so distant future, but your momentum wave also pointing to the downside. We'll see what comes of it. As of right now, keep an eye on 90 and 87.5 and 95.35. Arrow is down 0.78%. It is dancing around in our little cushion zone between 110 and 115, kind of setting up a fugly inverse head and shoulders, which is interesting. We'll see if this thing becomes anything or if it just invalidates itself. If it does invalidate, then maybe try $1 as support. Not financial advice. It's a nice psychological number, nice and round. Everybody knows it. So we'll see if that does anything. We did get a bullish crossover the moving average in the RSI just now. And your momentum wave is pointing to the upside on Market Cipher. Pinlink's down 8.52%, back below 60 cents every single time. It just rebounds very nice and quick. So not financial advice. The momentum wave is a little spiced up here, so it's a little understandable. So is your RSI. So we could do for some cooling off for the short period time frame in the near future. Render's down 3.18%. We cannot get back above 350, 315 probably in the cards, but we are holding that midpoint around 330, 331, 332. So that's interesting. Your momentum wave possibly bullish cross in the near future, and your RSI possibly bullish cross, and your momentum wave, it's pointing to the downside, but it looks like it's trying to pull to the upside. So Stellar is down 2.57% on the day, dancing around our midpoint between 3.2 and 3.85. We're sitting right at 3.52 right now. Midpoint probably around 3.5. So nice little midpoint bounces. Your RSI got a bearish cross over the moving average. And your momentum wave is pointing to the downside. Currently sitting at 35.27. Polkadot down 2.48%. Still dancing around that lower trend line, which is interesting. Having trouble getting back above 378. We'll see if it breaks below. I'm still looking for that 3.5 target. We'll see what comes of it. RSI looks totally fine. So does your momentum wave. Very averaged out. Altcoins down 5.19% on the day. Potential inverse head and shoulders maybe. We'll see. But can't really get above 8. It's sitting at 75.141 right now. Downside target. Midpoint probably 70.71. Max 61.9. You got a bearish crossover the moving average in the RSI with a potential curl up. And your momentum wave is also pointing to the downside. CAS is down 3.1% on the day. Currently trading below 827. We never quite got back up to 88. Midpoint here would be 79. Rejection at 82 would probably point to the downside. You got a potential bullish cross over the moving average after the most recent bearish cross. And your momentum wave pointed to the downside. Looking like it's starting to cool off though. Avalanche is down 3.69%. Rejected its upper trend line. Broke below 25, sitting at 24.27 right now. Kind of right at its lower trend line almost. Very close. If it does break below that lower trend line, 23.61 definitely in the cards. Dixie said good evening. What's going on, Dixie? Chainlink's down 5.66% on the day. Rejection at 23.8. Very random number. And the potential for a inverse head and shoulders isn't even there anymore because the right shoulder would be larger than the head, which doesn't make sense. You got a bearish cross over the moving average in the RSI, and your momentum wave is pointing to the downside on Market Cipher. See if 21.67 holds. Otherwise, midpoint reaction would be probably 20.8, and then your max would be $20. Doge is down 3.55% on the day. Oh, I don't have an alarm going off right now. Get your guesses in for the daily close contest, guys. I forgot I switched phones. Alright, we're on Doge, don't let me forget. I was wondering, I was like, why isn't my alarm going off right now? Alright, guys, get your guesses in for the daily close contest. I had a new phone, and my alarm's not going off on the new phone, so that was my bad, Let's transition over to our game page. Okay, we got that. The heat set also all look red. Yeah, they're pretty red. I owe you guys 30 seconds. So we're going to go 30 seconds past the deadline. Actually, no, we're not. I'm tired. You guys get deducted 30 seconds because I'm a sleepy boy. That makes it more competitive. Excuse me. All right, Tyler. Tyler's guess is wow. The heat coming in with 110, 420.69. Tom Selleck Scoped coming in with 110, 600. I feel like my soul is deflated right now. Why do I feel so gosh darn tired? Ladies and gentlemen, get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Bitcoin currently trading at 110,618 and 21 cents. We were on near, and then we got Pengu. Pengu's down 6.94%. It kind of looks like doo-doo. Looks like Pengu doo-doo. Tyler coming in with 110,650. I really don't know what happened to me today. I am so tired. It's like freaking me out how tired I am. Top Solix Goat said maybe putting on a clean shirt. Shirt's clean. Mr. Robbers coming in with a guess. They pass the smell test every time. I don't know what you guys are talking about. 110,806 from Mr. Robbers. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, JShare 2.0 putting in a guess in the YouTube chat. Interesting. 110, 123. Point. I'll take. Okay, I'll take it. Tyler said back to school. Everyone is effing sick. My daughter's homeschooled. My daughter's homeschooled. I don't think I'm sick. I think I'm literally just I might have like sun poisoning. That might be what's wrong with me. Cuz I was in direct sunlight all day. I'm ODing on the D. You guys ever OD on D? Vitamin D that the sun gives you, right? That was non-consensual D. I did not consent to receive that D. But he'd said allergies. It could be allergies. It could be allergies. Although I've been like weed whacking all week and stuff and I haven't had any problems. Today's the first day I've had like a real issue. And I don't know why. I got plenty of sleep. I wasn't like I was working today, but I wasn't dying outside, you know. Degener coming in with 110,666. I like that one. Taylor said she's still probably sick of you. Ooh. They're just poisoning me. Somehow as soon as I walk in the apartment, I'm poisoned. Ooh! Excuse me. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for participating in the daily close contest. Don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Listen to Fahid. He knows what he's talking about. Fahid has been here since day one. We got Mr. Roberts coming in with 110,806. Guys, September 25th will be my 365th day streaming, which is pretty freaking awesome. We got, who's this? Mr. Roberts. And then we got Degener with 110,666. And then we got Tyler, 110,650. Tom Selleck's Goat. I feel like that girl in the old weed commercial, 110,600, where the friend's like, she wasn't always like that. She's all deflated on the couch. 110,420,69 from Fahid. And JShare 2.0. One 123. Tyler said my change was on in. What does that mean? I got 110,669 for you, Tyler. Most recent change. Okay, I got you. I got you. So Tyler made a change to his before time was up. 110,669. Really? You're gonna do dyor like that? I'm not gonna honor the change. I'm not gonna honor the change because it was malicious. I changed my mind. I'm at full liberty to do as I please. I make the rules. The changes are at my discretion. If I deem them malicious, maybe I don't wanna honor the change. Cheers. Mr. Tyler should have waited. Bitcoin currently trading at 110,699 and 63 cents. dyor currently in the lead. Congratulations, dyor. Mr. Roberts close behind. But he did not make a change. dyor did not make a change. 110,714 and 22 cents. Ladies and gentlemen, you got, what's the math? 100 seconds remaining on the clock. Ooh. JJ math, good today. 110,719 and 8 cents. Gosh, I feel like I'm gonna puke. If I go off screen, anyone that does not F in the chat is being banned. Justin said, would be nice to see some strength into the close. 110,699 and 65 cents. Tyler said, I thought was the whole purpose to make it spicy. You're ruining this. I've ruined no such thing. Sometimes it's more spicy for me to not honor a change. It's been a really long time since I haven't honored the change. Tyler, I feel like you do changes a lot, and that is part of the rules. You're allowed to do changes. I'm also allowed to decide whether or not I honor them. I will press the whining button if I need to. We do have 34 seconds remaining on the clock. Bitcoin 110,722 and 43 cents. 110,717 and 30 cents. How can I hate Tyler? He's the one who introduced the glizzies as the prize, man. 110,707 and 82 cents. He is the subscriber of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the candle that will determine the fate of our winner. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Bitcoin getting a little spicy here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The daily close price for Bitcoin, 110,730 and 87 cents. dyor is our winner. JJ's rule is he makes whatever rules whenever he wants. I mean, when it comes to changes, it is at my discretion. Congratulations, dyor, on your victory. Bitcoin, daily close, 110,730 and 87 cents. What is it, 87? 110,730... 87. Cool. Congratulations, dyor. Oh my goodness. With a guess of 110,666. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, let's clean these bad boys up. Was Fahid the bottom? Okay, no, that's what I thought. J-Shear 2.0 was hiding down there. Congratulations, dyor, on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yay! I did the wrong noise. Dang it. Spam the bananas in the chat for our winner. Very cool. All right. Let me go back to the 4-hour time frame. Right. He said, can you show the Discord, sir? Yeah, guys, join the Discord. It's linked in the description. It's a lot of fun. There's not a lot of people. I mean, there's a decent chunk of people in there. They're just not super active all the time. But when it is active, it is a fun time. Legit. If you wanna be a part of a cool community of like-minded folks, join the Discord, linked in the description down below. 24/7 fractal Farquad goodness. It's completely free. Always will be. There's no trading group. There's no weird thing that you have to pay for. It's just good old fun. Congratulations, DGenair, ladies and gentlemen. Let me add DGenair to the winner's Google Doc. DGenair, you are not Canadian, correct? I do believe that I've determined this already. This is your third win, my friend. You are not Canadian. All right. Oh, goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll, please? The winner of today's daily close contest with a guess of 110,666 and an actual Bitcoin daily close of 110,730 and 87 cents on September 4th, 2025, Mr. DGenair's prize is an orange creamsicle. Ooh, congratulations, DGenair. I'm a big sharing person. I enjoy sharing, but popsicle, I would not recommend it. But I'm not a financial or popsicle advisor, so do with it as you please. Whatever you do, you are legally obligated to remove it from the premises. Congratulations once again on your victory. I will specify, this is not the lame popsicle brand, sugar-free ones that taste like nothing. This actually has flavor. It is juicy. It is delicious. You just gotta give it a little, and it's delicious. I promise you. Congratulations on your victory. Enjoy. Ooh. Giovanni said, "What's up? All came to drop a like. I'm in Japan right now, touching grass and not looking at crypto till I'm back." Nice. Let's go through as many charts as possible. Maple syrup. No, it's orange creamsicle. How is it maple syrup? It's orange. It's Bitcoin flavored. Which right now means it tastes like shit. Because Bitcoin is not at all-time highs. We demand all-time highs at all times. Cheers, Giovanni from Japan. I'm in Michigan. I touched grass so much today that it made me sick. I do feel like doo-doo. I really do. Oh, what's going on here? Tom Scout said, I mean, you technically are looking at crypto right now. Jay Shear said, JJH Christ, don't ever make that sound again. What, you mean the... you mean the... You mean that sound? That's how I eat my popsicles. Dude, I would punch you. If we're like hanging out and we're like, oh shoot, dude, there's an ice cream truck, and we like go to an ice cream place and somebody take their popsicle and they're just like, dude, I'm punching you right in the face. I'm hitting you right in the mouth. Don't do that in front of me, man. That's disgusting. It's not okay. Okay, congratulations, DGenair, on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, Pengu, up 0.26 cents the daily close. Wow, very cool, very nice. We're all excited for Pengu. Good for them. It is Friday now, officially. Oh my God, it's Friday. I'm gonna cry. I didn't work on Monday. So I don't know what has happened. My brain, my body, my soul is like, you have worked 40 years in this past week. This past 4 days, each day has been 10 years of your life. I legitimately feel like I've spent so much time at work. I'm almost offended. Like I'm about to call my boss. Complain about something. Oh man. Okay, anyways, Pengu. Potential double bottom, I suppose. Otherwise, we are literally at the midpoint in between 29 and 25, so that could be it. If we break down from here, look for 25.5 or 25.7. Silver is up 0.14% on the day, currently sitting at 40.69. Nice. What are the odds? Very cool. DXY Choppy sideways, very sideways. MicroStrategy, a little bit dumpy, a little bit pumpy. Hopefully that was the worst of it. NASDAQ closed very green today. So did the S&P. Is that a new all-time high for the S&P? No, not yet. Very close. I wonder what after hours looks like. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Bitcoin dominance 58.75. Ben Cowan was right. We'll see. Even if he was right, I'm going to find something else to talk about. Bitcoin, like I said, potential inverse head and shoulder here. We'll see what comes of it. You do have a green dot in your momentum wave, though, which is exciting. Exciting stuff. We got some news articles, guys. Ondo Finance launches Wall Street 2.0 with Ondo Global Markets now live, offering 100 plus tokenized U.S. stocks and ETFs on Ethereum. Wow! Isn't that exciting, guys? Too bad the price didn't care. Next, we got... Oh, this one cracked me up. This is absolutely insane. In 5 days, the BLS is set to revise U.S. jobs numbers for the 12 months ending March 2025. According to Goldman Sachs, a downward revision of up to 950,000 jobs is coming. This would be the biggest downward revision since 2010. What is happening here? I don't know. This has got to be AI or something, right? Cointelegraph posted Insight. Bitwise analyst views Pokemon and other trading card games as an emerging RWA play, nearing their polymarket moment. I don't know what polymarket moment is, but I'll take it. Very cool. Breaking $2 billion USDT just minted on Ethereum. Hell yeah. Construction quit rate plunges to lowest levels since the global financial crisis. Motherfuckers need jobs, I think. I'm assuming that's what's to blame here. Oh, this one was very exciting from Strike Finance, who I interviewed. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go to the YouTube channel, check it out. It's a great interview. Highly recommend you guys do it. Give it a listen. It's only like 30 minutes. Good insight on the project. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a great interview. Shen is a great guy. Super smart. Made me way more bullish on the project. Was not expecting to leave that interview with a heavier bias towards Strike, but here we are. Strike Finance posted, it's time to go all in. We're ready for top 15 centralized exchange listings. Next details to be announced within 24 hours. Let's freaking go. U.S. Department of Justice launches criminal investigation into Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. Hell yeah. Put her in prison for literally lying on 2 mortgage applications. That is literally called mortgage fraud. If I did that, I would be in prison already. Fuck this lady. Bank of America says the U.S. dollar is overvalued, but could become undervalued next year, which is the funniest way to say anything ever. Michael Saylor's strategy meets all criteria to be listed in the S&P 500, according to Bloomberg. Very cool. SEC unveils new rulemaking plan to reform crypto regulations. I feel like this happened already, but sure. SEC Chair Paul Atkins says providing regulatory framework for crypto is a key priority. It's a new day at the SEC. SEC Paul Atkins says they're working to provide greater certainty for the crypto market. Colin Talks Crypto posted this, which is very Ben Cowan of him. He said, my portfolio is currently 96% Bitcoin. Mr. Roberts said, whoa, that... I wasn't going to be mean. You know, she already committed mortgage fraud, Mr. Roberts. I mean, I'm bald. I feel like I can't talk about people's foreheads. My forehead goes to my back head, so... Colin Talks Crypto said, my portfolio is currently 96% Bitcoin due to trading most of my alts for Bitcoin. No shit. This is my highest Bitcoin concentration in years. Why? I'm anticipating alts Bitcoin to drop during the next 2 months before the real alt season begins, defined as Bitcoin dominance plummeting for real. Bitcoin dominance looks like it will bounce in the interim and thus alts BTC will drop more. The plan is to trade the Bitcoin from the alts I sold back for more alts than I started with in 2 months and trade the actual alt season upward. It's a 2-month trade to try to avoid my alts bleeding for 2 months. I feel like he said the same thing 8 times. Am I being a dick? Maybe I'm being a dick. Tom Salkscott said, Guy, been listening to Ben Cowan too much. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? We just looked at the numbers. Alts are up 3x. Bitcoin's up 3x. Why the fuck? I understand the idea. You should have done that in like 2021. And then you should have rotated out of Bitcoin into alts in 2022 when alts were bottomed out. You can pick alts that perform better than Bitcoin. If you're that unsure of your alts, then you're not doing enough research. I don't know. To each their own. I don't blindly listening to Ben Cowan, I think is stupid. Update: Ethereum whales holding 1K to 100K ETH have accumulated 14% more ETH over the past 5 months. Very cool. They know something. Businesses reinvest 22% of profits into Bitcoin according to River. Hell yeah. I would like to point out my boss is like seriously considering accepting cryptocurrency for my work, which is very exciting because I'm going to be put in charge of that. So, Top Stock Scout said unemployment numbers are going to be so bad, Powell going to have to cut a whole point. Let's go. I just want to buy a house, man. That's all I want. Cointelegraph posted today a dormant wallet that has been inactive for 12.8 years just awakens, moving 0.25 Bitcoin worth 28 grand. The wallet still holds 479.44 Bitcoin valued at 53.56 million. What a freaking legend. That's a lot of damn money. Bitmine adds another 14,665 ETH worth 65.3 million, bringing its total holdings to 1,881,639 ETH worth around $8.4 billion. Very cool. This one was interesting to me. Bitcoin is ready for a huge bull run. Bitcoin in 2019 versus now. Gold 2006 to now. Yeah, that looks almost identical. That's actually crazy. This is more of a ascending wedge if you really needed to make it any kind of anything. Versus this, like, I guess that's an ascending wedge too. It's just the top line is kind of pointless on the Bitcoin one. But I see what they're doing. I see what they're trying to point out. Buy altcoins now. Wait for October. Sell with 100x profit. I thoroughly enjoy the idea that all of these really, really smart people don't want altcoins when they're low. Am I wrong? Like, alts are bleeding, and they will avoid them like the plague. They don't want to talk about them. They don't want to think about them. They're like Bitcoin and ETH. Bitcoin and ETH. Bitcoin and ETH. And they're like, these alts are performing so bad. That's literally when you're supposed to buy the alts. You are not supposed to buy them when they are performing well. You are going to be throwing your money in the garbage. You should not FOMO into the top. But the influencers would say otherwise. It's very, very interesting. Anyways, we got alt season 2016, 2017, alt season 2020, 2021, alt season 2024, 2025. That should say 2025, 2026. Because we're coming to the ass end of 2025 right here. But maybe that's when it is. I don't know. Anyways, we got two more. Biggest liquidity rotation to altcoins will happen when Bitcoin dominance breaks down to 55% and ETH BTC monthly close above 0.04. One of those has already happened. We're close. Hell yeah. Yeah, we just need Bitcoin dominance to go down, baby. I'm ready. And then last but not least, we got our daily update. Tomorrow is the last one. August jobs report comes out tomorrow. Probably going to be a nothing burger. It might be bad, actually. It might lead to further pricing and rate cuts because it's going to all but guarantee them. So, pretty cool stuff. We got a portfolio update. Whoops. Our 1K, 10K Rock portfolio is down $113, which isn't bad. Sol and ADA still in profit. Sol's up $20. ADA's up $5. Render, Ondo, Doge, Proppy, Near, Shib, Fetch, and Aptos all dragging the portfolio down, but not by much. It's actually quite impressive how well it's being held up. Memecoin portfolio is down 140 bucks, actually being outperformed by the 1K to 10K Grok portfolio. WIF is now the only asset in profit here. It's in profit $36. Pepe is down, Doge is down, SNEK is down, Giga is down. Giga is down a whole $119, which is freaking insane. Then we got our narrative portfolio, my favorite and quite possibly the second most stable. Mr. Robert said, JJ, are you still adding any coins to the perfect entry port? We got 2 more slots left over. I'll show you in a moment. I'm very excited. That portfolio has been outperforming everything. The narrative portfolio is now the second most stable, which is crazy. This portfolio is currently in profit $39.17. It is made up of 1 meme coin, 1 artificial intelligence coin, 1 real world asset coin, 1 decentralized physical infrastructure coin, and 1 gaming coin. And it is absolutely killing it. VeChain is the only asset that is negative. It is down $15. Fetch is up $1.52. Decentraland is up $8.32. Tau is up $9.09, and Pepe's up $35.16. Portfolio is shredding. And then the perfect entry portfolio, which has 8 assets, all voted on by you, the community, is in profit $132.61. Absolutely killing it. There are only 2 assets that are negative here. Render is down $17. The Graph is down $4. Ondo's up 2. Swee's up 6. ETH is up 11, Sol is up 12, Link is up 48, and Crow is up 72. So this portfolio far outperforming the rest of the portfolios. You guys absolutely killed it with this one, and it is continuing to outperform. We're probably going to add, I don't know. What do you think? Is today the day? Today's probably the day, right? I feel like today's the last day. We could go down more, right? Everyone's saying, well, that I feel like that would just mean Bitcoin would push up. What do we do? You guys think we add to the perfect entry portfolio? Shoot. So I put a cap because I feel like we don't have enough low cap coins in here. I don't want this portfolio to be outperformed by everything else just because the market caps are way too high. I don't remember what my cap was though. Was it 1 billion? I said top 50, right? Tom Solscoat. Justin said it's a good day to buy. Tom Solscoat said it's going to move tomorrow. I just don't know which direction. So should we add to the perfect entry port or should we wait? I say we wait. Let's wait until Sunday. What is that? Does that sound good to you guys? I feel like Sunday is a good day to wait till. Or maybe if Saturday is really red, we'll do Saturday. Otherwise, we'll wait until Sunday. Does that sound good? I'm just worried that this is going to be inverse head and shoulder. And it's going to blast the upside. And we're going to miss our opportunity. That's the only thing that sucks about this one. All the other portfolios are just based on like narratives. This one is strictly based on timing. So there's a bit of a crunch. Maybe we'll do the next vote in the Discord or on X or something. Force you guys to get out there. Out of your comfort zone. Make a Twitter. Join us, evil influencers in the trenches. Tom Solscoat said, what if every day is green after today? Don't say those words. How dare you? Gaslight me. Get out of here. Away with you. I mean, I suppose it could just be a portfolio with 8 assets versus 10. Was that really loud? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Can't help myself. I'm really tired, guys. I'm a sleepy boy. Anyways, I'm going to show the interview one more time. Highly recommend you guys check it out. You could actually listen to it as if it was a podcast as well. It's a great interview. The founder of Strike Finance. Strike Finance is the first and currently the only perpetual trading platform on Cardano. If you guys don't want to watch it, at least go there and click the like button. Help a guy out. We got 15 likes right now, 108 views. I'm pretty proud of this one. Very proud of this one, actually. And we're putting out a bunch of shorts, a bunch of videos on X that are doing really, really well. Very proud of that stuff. So, what's next? I got 2 other interviews lined up, hopefully, with other ecosystem plays. Cardano specifically, I would like to branch out. I don't want to be only the Cardano guy, but I do, you know, they're my people, so that's where I'm going to get my start. Oh, yeah. Is Bitcoin going to turn green here? Is the question. Let's go take a look at total 3 really quick. It's at 1.03 trillion, getting a little bit of a little baby bounce here. I'm going to check out total 2 as well. I just watched The King the other day with Timothée Chalamet, and it was really good. I think it was my first Timothée Chalamet movie. I've only ever heard about him. I haven't seen him yet. It was a good movie. He's a good actor. Excuse me. I enjoyed it. What is going on here? What a boring chart. Okay, so I'm going to make this really, really transparent, but I'm going to keep it here still. What if we get our double top, our pullback, and then blast off? Our double top, our pullback, and then blast off. There's technically 3 there. Pullback, and then blast off. I don't know. Double top, pullback. Yeah, that works. How often can you cheat in technical analysis until it's unforgivable? We do have kind of a, this is like a wedge right here almost. It's also giving like weird harmonic vibes. I don't know how I feel about harmonics still. I really want them to work, but whoa, maybe it's this. Oh my gosh, I figured it out. Is that bullish? I don't know, man. We're just making up shapes at this point. But, you know, there's definitely some kind of triangle something here. So, total 2 is sitting in between our lower trend line and our next point of contention, which is 1.68. Let's see. Total crypto market cap. Okay, this one's more of a falling pattern, which is good. Like, this is where we hit that target that, like, trips me out. That 4.13 was my measured move from this flag. And I drew that on there, like, months ago. 3-month bleed. August breakout. That was technically incorrect. We broke out in July. We had a 5-month bleed right there. So is this going to be a 2-monther? It started in August. October 15th, we're going to get some, unless this counts as the start of the bleed, July, August, and then September takes off. That'd be kind of funny. No one would suspect that. So back here, when it was a big move, we got a Humpty Dumpty, and then a big fall. Are we going to do that again on a smaller scale? Maybe? Where? There we go. Man, a pullback all the way to 3.04 would be evil. That would be absolutely evil from the market maker. Oh my gosh. They would do it too, though. And that would still technically be an uptrend for all of this. Wow. Well, I hope that doesn't happen. That would take forever. Looks like October, early October, we would bottom out. Shoot. That might actually happen. Damn it. I'm not going to acknowledge it. Bitcoin. Congratulations, DGenair, once again on your victory. Enjoy your orange creamsicle. Bitcoin 110,719 and 34 cents. Let me go refresh our liquidation heat map and see where we're at. And 12 hour. Yep, we got 111,803. Yep. Then we got 109,713. Yep, and then 108,794. Yes. Okay. So everything's in place, everything's intact. Not a whole lot going on. I'm probably, unfortunately, going to call it an early evening today, guys. I am pretty swamped. Like, my whole soul is ready to go to bed. So I appreciate you guys for sticking around, smashing the like button. As always, even today, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy and I am conscious, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Happy Thursday. Smash the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you're new, and good night.